So continuing on from our work on Friday, we're looking at multiplying out squared brackets. So that is a pair of brackets like this that have a square on the outside of us. So on Friday we said that it means that bracket is multiplied by itself. So 3x minus 7 multiplied by 3x minus 7. Now on Friday we went with the method of splitting the first bracket in half. So that means we get 3x and minus 7. And then beside each of those we write in the second bracket. Then we're going to multiply these out. So 3x multiplied by 3x. We want to multiply first of all numbers. So 3 by 3 is 9. Then we want to multiply the letters. So x multiplied by x will be x squared. And then lastly we want to look at the signs. So that's positive 3x and a positive 3x, which makes positive 9x squared. Now that we've multiplied 3x by 3x, we're going to multiply the 3x outside by the minus 7. So 3 by 7 is 21. There is an x on the 3x, so there should be an x in our answer. And that 3x is a positive and the 7 is a negative. And a plus by a minus will make that a minus 21x. Then we're going to move on to the second half of our expression here. So we're going to multiply minus 7 by 3x. So 7 by 3 is 21. We have an x on the 3, so we should have an x on our answer. And then a minus 7 by a plus 3 makes minus 21. And now lastly, we're going to multiply minus 7 by minus 7. So 7 by 7 is 49. There is no x on either of those, so I shouldn't have an x in my answer. And then a minus by a minus makes that a plus. Now the next part isn't absolutely essential for the purpose of this worksheet. I don't mind if you don't do the next part. But the next step we need to do is to simplify. So we look for the common terms. So we have an x squared term. We have an x term and another x term. And we have a number on its own. So our final answer should consist of our x squared term, which is 9x squared. It should consist of just one x term, so I'm going to simplify minus 21 minus 21. So that gives me minus 42x. So we're not using the sign rules there, we're just adding them. And then we should have one number on its own at the end, which is 49, because there was nothing else to add or subtract to us. So the only reason that this number here in the middle changed was because we had two numbers in the middle with the same letter. So we combined them to make it into just one term. So that at the end of our expression, we're left with three separate terms. We have an x squared term, an x term, and a number on its own. So as I said, the last part here is not absolutely essential. I don't mind if you do this. The key part I want you to get to is this, having multiplied out the brackets.